and we're leaving Poole, Quay, Haven. The team here have been fantastic looking after us. We've been here a week and they couldn't have been nicer and very supportive of our charities. So thank you guys. Look forward to seeing you again. Appreciate all your efforts on our behalf. And the town quay is straight ahead of us, where the pleasure boats go off from. And as we turn into the Poole Harbour itself, you can see in the distance Brownsea Island. So we'll make a left, turn to port as we come up towards that, and then go down the main channel, which will take us to the entrance via the sandbanks. So we've waited 6 days. The weather's been really bad. It's really strong winds, torrential rain, but we're now on our way to Lymington. It's about 22 miles away, and we've got a small wind with us supposedly today, about 8 knots coming from the southwest, so we should get the sails up. And just to be cautious, we're going on the North Channel when we get up that way. But here's to a nice day and back on track for our routes eastwards towards Sussex, and then Kent, and then London. Sometimes we have to give way to bigger beasts like that. Good morning from Yopwikari. It's a bright day. We have the sunshine. We had a bit of rain earlier on. We're under full sail, going along very nicely at about 5.5 knots with the wind on our beam. To our left is Poole Bay over here, which we came out of Poole this morning, but now in the bay. Ahead of us is Christchurch Bay on the underside of the main sails, if we can see there, which you can't really see very much, but it's sort of along here is Christchurch Bay. And then in the distance over here is the Needles, the Isle of Wight, and the edge of the Needles. So we're heading towards there. Our destination is Lymington, which is just inside Hurst Castle, Hurst Point. We are going to take the inner channel, the North Channel, rather than the Needles Channel, because it can be quite rough there. There's a little bit of rolly in the bay, but it's not bad at all. After lots of very strong 30-40 gust winds last night, it's calmed down much more than we expected as far as the following seas. So we're having a lovely sail in peace and quiet, and we're about 12 nautical miles from our destination, which will be about lunchtime. So we just enjoy a bit of peace and quiet. Welcome to Ikari. Just a little update for you on our crossing this morning. We're just going past Christchurch Ledge on our way over towards the North Head up there, where we will come through the North Channel past Hurst Point and then up and round and into Lymington. It's nice and peaceful and quiet. We've got the engines off, or the engine, I haven't got engines, an engine, and we're sailing with the wind behind us, around about 5 knots, and all is very nice and peaceful and quiet. Just as I pan round, you may be able to see into the sun and Needles. Looking very calm after what was probably a very rough and stormy 3 days that's just passed. So it's nice to go past them safely in the calm of this morning. That's the Isle of Wight, and underneath the bow is the North Channel and that's Castle, which is a long way off there. It's probably about 8 miles still to go before we get to there. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Cracking along at 8.8 knots, first point ahead of us. We're in the North Channel, heading towards Lymington. Safely through Hurst Point, and behind us, I say, it looks a little bit like an English Venetian island. Beautiful. Ferry just loading up at Lymington to go back to Great Yarmouth. Good morning from Yacht Wakari. We're on our way out from Lymington Harbour, and we've had lovely 2 days here. Lymington Harbour commissioners have very kindly looked after us and allowed us to donate 2 nights to the charities, the RNLI and the British Heart Foundation, so we're very pleased with that. We also saw some of the team from the local RNLI, Greg and Alistair and a few of the others who came by to have a chat with us, so great to interact with these very brave, selfless people, and we're reminded it's not just them, it's the families behind them when they go out at 2 o'clock in the morning to rescue somebody, or that the families all get disrupted by that bleeper going off, and father or wife or whoever actually going out as a volunteer. There's an impact on the whole family as well, so our hats absolutely go off to them as we learn more and more about these courageous people. Today's destination is Chichester. It's 9:30 in the morning. Low water is at 10, so we're making our way out now with the last of the ebb, and then we shall make our way along the Solent to Chichester. We've got an alarm going off on the radio, so we're going to go and check that out. Just out onto the channel, out of Lymington. Over in the distance is the Isle of Wight. It's a beautiful, beautiful morning. There's hopefully there'll be a little bit of wind to push us gently towards Chichester, which is over that way, up the Solent, or eastwards along from where we are now. It's 31 miles to our destination, 31 nautical miles, so it'll take us about 5 hours. 9:30 we should be pushing towards the entrance here by 10 o'clock, which is when the tide starts to go with us through the whole of the Solent till about 3:30, so plenty of time to get there. It'd be nice if we can get the sails up and have a sail, At the moment it's quite light, but the forecast is for 8 to 10, gusting 15, so from the southwest. So perfect wind conditions. Let's hope they come and out to play today. Wakari is going to have a lovely day, I think. Lovely weather for this time of year. Absolutely beautiful. Circumnavigation of the Great Britain and looking at these beautiful islands. Good afternoon from the good ship Wakari on the Solent. We are making slow progress in lovely sunshine. We've come up from Lymington. We're coming across towards Cowes, which is on our starboard side. Beautiful day indeed. We've just got up in the distance here, coming past Goonard North Cardinal Buoy, which basically says keep away, stay north of here, and ahead of that is West Cowes and East Cowes on the other side. So there'll be lots of activities, and I see lots of boats out sailing today. It's a beautiful day. We're cracking along at 6 knots with the tide. We're motor sailing. We've got the mainsail up, but we want to get ourselves to Chichester in good time, so we hopefully a bit more wind will come up and we'll be able to turn the engine off. But it's an absolutely beautiful day, and we are certainly enjoying the end of September with lovely sunshine. And Sean's managed to get his shorts out again, but we won't go there. Good afternoon from the good ship Wakari. We're having a lovely sail now. We've gone right across or sailed across the Solent. We're now in the East Solent. Over to our port hand side, I think we can see Langstone Harbour about there, I think. And as we pan round ahead of us, we've got Chichester Harbour and Chichester Bar, which is about 3 nautical miles ahead of us. We've got the wind behind us. We're sailing along at 4.5–5 knots, which is lovely. There wasn't much wind this morning, but it's got up now, and the sun is shining in late September. Wonderful time. So here's to arriving at Chichester Harbour and getting in safely and up to Chichester Marina for the night. Tomorrow night it's going to blow apparently, so we're expecting to be here for 2 nights, and then we'll carry on our way further east. If the weather stays like this, we'll be very happy sailors indeed. But we're really enjoying it. Lovely to be on the Solent. Chichester Bar Buoy that we're just coming up to on the entrance to the harbour. We're under full sail and doing just over 5 knots, and the sun is still shining. Fantastic. We had some fun coming through the channel in Chichester Inner Harbour. Lots of sailing clubs out. It's a Saturday. Lots of sailing clubs out and yacht clubs out racing. We were twisting this way and that way and trying to keep out the way of everything from a mirror to very fast keel boats with spinnakers up. So we're going to enjoy having a rest when we get in, but it's so pretty here. We're on the last bit. We're about a mile away from our moorings for the night, which is Chichester Marina. The sun has come out, the wind has got up, it's been beautiful. We've sailed for the last 3 hours. Winds on the quarter. We're even going up this channel at 5.5 knots. It's absolutely stunning. We couldn't ask for a better welcome from the wind and the sun, so we'll have a nice time in Chichester, I'm sure. So here we are in the lock. It's quite cosy, I think is the word, but everyone's very good and very helpful, so it's nice to be here. From Chichester Marina, we're on our way into the lock, ready for an out up to Brighton. Lovely morning, looking forward to it. So this is the exit to Chichester Harbour, the lock there. It's a very small lock. People are fantastic. Just been talking to the team there, run by Steve. Lovely people, always smiling, always pleased to help. And we're now down the channel, which we have to keep close into to make sure we stay away from the shallows as we make our way down to Chichester Harbour entrance, which is about 6 nautical miles down. So we'll have a nice sail or motor, I should imagine. The wind's sort of fairly on the nose at the moment. Let's see if we can get the sails up, it'd be lovely. And we've got about 5.5–6 miles till the entrance, and some lovely scenery, so hopefully we can share some of that with you. Morning from the good ship Wakari. We're just out of Chichester Bay. Very lumpy. Boat jumped up and down, but we're sort of used to that in various other places. So that was a bit of a wake up and good fun. Came out very nicely under engine and mainsail. We put the Genoa out and immediately went up to about 6.5 knots and realised we'll get to Chelsea Bill too early for the tide to become slack and then turn in our favour. So we've rolled in most of the Genoa and tried to bring the speed down to 4.5–5 knots, just to slow us down a bit. So we don't want to get there before the tide turns, otherwise it will be quite nasty on the inner passage there. So sun's out, beautiful day, and engine's off, lovely, and we're having a lovely sail again. Sailing round Britain, living the dream. They're big boys, aren't you? Oh, you are. Hello. What a nice welcome to towards Brighton. Two lovely big dolphins swimming alongside. Yeah, you got a little bit rolly on the way into Brighton. Had a sort of quartering sea behind us, so everything started wobbling about, including our tummies. But the sun was shining, and we were expecting a nice welcome at the marina. So all's good. Kettle's on for a nice cup of coffee. Just entering Brighton Marina after a lovely day. The outside of the marina gets a little bit bumpy as the waves bounce off of the wall, but we'll be pleased to be just inside and in the calm of the harbour in a few minutes. Now in the calm of the inner harbour, and very pleased to be here. It was a bit bumpy outside there, so yeah, no, we're very pleased to be in and making our way into the inner harbour proper.